Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today we have a story about Captain Marvel. Now I know I haven't been talking about Captain Marvel all that much, but ever since she was announced, ever since I first heard the name, Miss Marvel, I thought it would be absolute trash. I knew that deep down it would be feminist propaganda and bait, and it looks like I was right. After all this time, after all the stuff that's been going on with Captain Marvel, it only gets better and better. So, today we have a story from InfoWars, throwing them some love. Rotten Tomatoes purges 50,000 user ratings after Captain Marvel review bomb. That's the official story. They're saying, oh, it was a bomb. Now I will admit, there's probably people who reviewed it without actually seeing the movie. But at the same time, I can't help but wonder how many of those user ratings were actually people. Real people, not bots. I'm gonna guess that it was a lot. And I'm sure there's enough people in there who actually saw the movie. You know the funniest part of this, though? The movie's audience score only improved slightly after tens and thousands of reviews were deleted. It went from 32% to like 36%, despite the fact they deleted 50,000 reviews. That's really saying something. And compare the two. Nobody likes this stupid movie, except a small minority, and the critics are saying, oh, it's wonderful, certified fresh. They did the same thing with Ghostbusters, and nobody liked that either. Here you can see the newly purged ratings, 4,000 user ratings when it was 50,000. They no doubt deleted a lot of actual reviews, all to boost Captain Marvel, because the feminist agenda and the progressive agenda has infected Hollywood. Hollywood has been a domain of propaganda for a while now, but it is only now that they've been so obvious about it, so transparent. But it only added them a measly 5%. The review bomb and censorship effort comes in the wake of Rotten Tomatoes announcing last month it would take measures to weed out reviews from trolls, attempting to smear movies before they're released. Yeah, but here's the problem. It's not trolling. It's people voicing their opinion. They don't like your stupid movie. They don't like your feminist agenda. They don't like you putting down white men. They don't like you putting down males. They don't like you pandering to all these cringy single women. And hey, go ahead, pander if you want. See if you can capture that demographic. Because I guarantee you, if you piss off half your audience, it's not going to be good for business. Because women in general will follow a man's lead. And if men are upset, they're not going to want to see these stupid movies. The film, which debuted in U.S. theaters Friday, has been at the center of a culture war dispute amid accusations it promotes social justice warrior politics, which it does. After lead actress Brie Larson commented last month that critics and press reviewing her movies appear to be overwhelmingly white male. Literally, the actor Brie Larson is insufferable. She actually blames white males for her movie being garbage. Do you really want to see this film? I know I don't. I didn't want to see it the moment it was announced. And it looks like my instincts were right. Funny how often that seems to happen. Oh, and thanks to Dissenter, Gab is still allowing users to review the site, review the page. We'll take a look at that. So here you can see Captain Marvel on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's currently still certified fresh, even though most serious critics call it garbage. It's at 80%, compared to 34% of people who liked it. It actually decreased in the short amount of time between them actually doing this. So as you can see, there's been 10,000 user ratings, 34%, versus certified fresh, 80%. Wow. It's almost like people do not like it. Looking at some of the critics review it, here we go. Someone who actually has the guts to review this film. The film may be about women breaking their shackles, but the lead actress feels kept in check for much of the picture. Humor winds up being provided by Samuel Jackson's Nick Fury, heart by Lashana Lynch's Maria Rambe, and pathos by, well, it ain't Larson. But you know how I know this movie is actually trash? Let's look at what Matthew Rosa of Salon.com had to say. Salon.com, a certified reviewer. That's absolutely pathetic. The left-wing source. Let's see what they have to say. The breakout character of Captain Marvel may wind up being an adorable cat named Goose, whose cuteness seems destined to launch thousands of social media posts. Even someone trying to compliment the film is saying that the cat is the best part. Not only is that cringy, it really goes to show where this movie stands. You have a bunch of these reviewers talking about a cat and how adorable it is, and, oh, it's the best part of the film, and, oh, we should make memes about this. It's cringy, it's forced, it's fake. This film is trying to appeal to all those single women out there who don't have children, so instead they have a cat to fill that void in their life, and they don't have boyfriends because they spent too long in their gender studies degree and are focusing on their careers, as it were. Single, pathetic women. That's who this movie is catering to. Look, say what you will about it, but I find it cringy. Now let's look at what the real people had to say. Dissenter. This is an amazing app. Absolutely join Gab, because Twitter, as you know, is pure evil, especially with everything that was revealed on Tim Pool and Joe Rogan versus Twitter on their podcast. So here we go. 3,000 comments on Rotten Tomatoes. Sargon of Akkad says, well, look at what we have here. Sorry, I can't do a pompous British accent. A film where the ratings have been removed, and yet I can still make my voice heard. Bellico says, like this comment if you don't want to see Captain Marvel. 2,000 likes. Sarah Corer says, what does it say about a movie that's so hated that Rotten Tomatoes had to turn off its comment section? The primary actor went out of her way to alienate the audience and succeeded. Not sure what the problem is. Now, if you look at a new comment, I think I found a person who sums this up. Greenheart next. This is a piece of neo-Marxist feminist garbage that should be burned in a dumpster fire. What is the target audience of this trash? I guess it is designed to appeal to SJWs, feminists, soy boys, cucks, and land whales. Get woke, go broke. Effing piece of feminist trash. And I gotta say, I absolutely agree. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you guys think about Captain Marvel? You gonna waste your money to go see that film? If you do, let me know how it is. Make a review. Maybe make a review on YouTube. Hopefully that doesn't get censored as well. I, for one, am not gonna see it. I already know it's going to be trash, mediocre at best, much like Black Panther, come to think of it. Anyways, let me know what you think. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.